Good night, public in general. My name is Juan Silva, and I talking about to the topic the more life and to being happy. Actually, the society it's built for fooling because they needed happiness, but the really answer is what is the more fully wins path, and is more over to life and being happy. And what are the difference to the cultural in the new society and the past society. And having mentioned it in the life, many psychologists define happiness as a state of comfort and ease, feeling good in the moment. Meaning thought is deeper, meaning comes to be linked in other situation because is the new rules in the society, and behind to serving to sign beyond in yourself from the developing to the best win you. Everyone say to the past happiness was houses, so all we reach to job in the really job. That perfect girlfriend and that beautiful home. But instead of overfeeling followed, we felt anxious and atrophied. The objective of the data showed that closing happiness can make people unhappy, even though life is getting over slightly, and objectively better than by the nearly every conceivable standard, and more people feel hopeless and depressed alone. Sorry, and there's an empathy is weighing away at the people, and you don't have to be clinical and depressed to feel. It's sooner or later, and that's well to wonder. But the answer is that all there is? Um, recent recent studies in the society can say, according to the rich, what the pretends to despair is a not lack of happiness, is a lack and something else, a lack of having meaning in the life. Our cultures is observed with the happiness, but they came to see that seeking and meaning is the more fulfilling fact. The people who have meaning in the life is more recently to better done out in the school and work, and they ever live longer. Another question has is common in the society is how can we live more meaningfully? And the answer of many people is the first thing is belonging comes from being in the relationship where you value it and from to are intrinsically and where you value others as well. True belonging springs from love. For many people, belonging the most essential source of meeting these bonds to family and friends. The second thing is propose. Finds to propose is not same the thing and fighting that jobs make too happy, and propose is less about that when you give the key to propose is using yours street to serve others. Propose gives something to life for the first thing is also stepping beyond yourself, and both is completely different ways. Transcendent states are those rare moments in the life about the jostling and jostle of daily life. Your sense of self finds a way, and you will connect to a hint to the reality in the society, but nearly every conceivable standard, and in the other steps, more people for hopeless and their peace alone. There is empathy in ways for the people, and you don't be clinical depressed to feel it. but this is not also. Sooner or later, I think in the world, things are real easy. And according to Shears, what the present despair to a lack of happiness is a lack of something in something else, and lack of happening meaning in life is the relay something question for the society because it's very happy. And what is the difference between happy and having meaning in the life? Many psychologists defend happiness and stay comfort on these topics, but the really cannot found the sorting of the studies because many thought the renewed psychology of Martin Newell's is meaning conform belonging to observing sometimes beyond yourself and your studies with many peoples in developing the bestness with you. Our culture is often observe the happiness, but came to see that thinking, the meeting, the more full team part of the old studies show the people who what's meaning in the life. There's more recently they do better in old school at work, and they is belonger and so it made we wonder you can eat more meaningfully. And the author spent 5 years interviewing hundreds of the people in other meanings studies, many through thousands of pages of psychologists and philosophies, bringing us together order in the art meaningful life is for pillars and can each create of living some of the pillars in your life, but the society can look this that for other main ideas for the groups and relationship deliver achieve from belonging and other value to life from your hate not you are because uh, not relationship with the members of the society choice and choice to culturally belong with others. Here's an example. Each morning my friend Jonathan, your friend Jonathan, and buys a newspaper. And the same street vendors in the New York, they don't couch and frozen. In this moment slow down to talk and each to other like humans. But once time Jonathan did happen to rate change in the society because the vendor said don't worry about it. And Jonathan decided to end when starting about something we didn't need. And you said to make change. But when he gave half the money to vendor, the vendor took back. He was hurt and is trying to do something with Jonathan. He returned to him and he said, "For the people small like to without releasing it." These studies and some stoner verbally acknowledge them check my phone and sometimes this develop others in the feeling is visibly unworthy. This is a little bit later of Jonathan. Jonathan is a member in the society. Can you decide about these ideas is many different to life with other members in the societies because race came to with up and for many people belongings most essential source of meaning and member of the family ways and second pillar is propose to the find is proposed to the same thinking and find to go to making you happy proposes lays you want that about you with and the society have think of this the raising when children's propose can you propose using strict to serve others member in the society